just for my record, I'm doing. So, the reason I'm bringing it up is in abuse, if you use that word, you become a victim. And I do not believe in victims.
Right.
Because I feel, why lose power? Instead, say, I am in a dysfunctional relationship. Every day morning, I choose to be engaged in that relationship. I choose to be engaged with the person who doesn't treat me right, but I'm going to teach him what, because abuse is about human rights issue. So you need to first understand and watch this. In TED, there is a talk called, it's done by a civil lawyer. He says the world of poverty is not as we think it is. It's about bullying because the bullies take away the resources, and the poverty is not because they don't have resources. It's because we don't have law enforcement.
Oh yeah.
So same thing with the dysfunctional relationship. It's because we are not restoring law. We are letting something to continue, which is not legally correct.
Right.
So when I was doing my meditation, the mission resoluteness came. I ching, the blizzard made a sign. Said what it is, resoluteness means justice could be severe, balanced with what is morally correct. So any problem, find what is the legally correct thing to do. And then, I'll go and tell my husband and I'll say, hey, I know I need to share half of what I make, but I will do part-time job. I will never disclose how much I make with him. My regular job I'll disclose. And my part-time job is debt management. That's why I wrote the boring way to make money, because one day you're going to dedicate yourself. Like everybody goes to a movie,
Right.
you dedicate to go to work to pay off your debts.
Right.
So that's your personal time, your personal money. So 2 days when I'm majoring my kids, that's not the day I count, but the day I am totally off, when I don't need to take care of it, I put myself through whatever work I need to. And that money is my personal money, and I would use it the way I see fit. So always he would get the balance of what is maintaining the family, so the extra fund would go towards my personal expense. But if in case, let's say I keep eating out for 3, 4 days in a row, I feel I want to treat him right. So I'll say, hey, I'll take you to dinner today. Even though I don't need to, I'll treat you right. So the more I treated him right, the more self-respect I found for me. And when he was sarcastic to me, I tried to be sarcastic and it made me sick to the pit of my stomach.
No, me too.
Because I couldn't stoop to that level.
But that's exactly what I said. You know, what am I doing?
Yes.
It's like I'm being like you, and I'm not that mean. That's not me.
So I decided I'm going to, instead of trying to be that way, I said to him, why don't I teach you how to treat me? So if he called me crazy, I went and got a mental health job. So I learned how to treat people.
I love it.
So when we had an argument, I'll say, hey, Keith, I'm so glad I think of you as mentally ill, so I can be kind to you. So, so every challenge he gave, I rose myself. I raised myself.
You raised yourself to that.
And then I showed him, see, one thing I understood is the powerlessness is because you haven't understood the problem. So the dysfunctional relationship, first thing is bullying is going on, some sort of secret bullying.
Yes.
So one of the things I initially mastered was how to school my features. So I'll never show him, he'll say, I'll take your kids away or something. I will never show they are important to me. So I'll say, okay, so you can keep them for 2 days, I'll take it. And then eventually it confused him. So I will pretend something is very important, whereas I would be interested in something else. So when he's trying to control the thing that is important, I will be sneaky and get into the other one, what I really want. And then afterwards he'll come and show that to please me that exactly what he was doing to restore it. And I wouldn't get it because that was never my intention. And one day he says, why are you doing this? So I told him, I pretended I like this, but actually I like the other one better. But because you were trying to control, he says, do you know how exhausting it is to please you? And I got it. And I'm saying, I felt so bad for him because anytime we fought, he would run to a meeting. He put himself through hell because of me. And I could see through compassion as a mother how hard it is for him because through my children, I understood him. And when I saw him, that's when my heart wept for him.
That's what it is. You always feel bad for the one that's abusing you.
Yeah.
I fought a lot of fights and I've never lost. When I fell in love, I thought, with a man that abused me. I couldn't hit him back. And I have never lost a fight. And I could have kicked his ass. And I never hit him back. And I don't know why.
One day we were fighting.
I don't know why I could never hit him back.
That's because you love him. See, the thing is,
like him.
The thing is, what I found was when we were fighting one day, I looked at him and he was trying to control me. And I looked at him and I said, he can never control my spirit.
Yes.
And that time I bloomed. And when I bloomed, my spirit like really got bigger. So I decided when I looked into his eye, I'm going to love him like a mother. So he became my first foster child. So when I put myself through that shoes, I never ever treated him with disrespect. I always loved him as a mother.
Right.
And now I think the tables are reversed and he treats me like a queen. He is so loving. And I feel sometimes I hold back because of my past experience and I need to be a little kinder. So I'm doing better. From 2013, see, before that we were on a dollar budget and stuff. And in 2013, first time we were in McDonald's. Like, after, like, we were married in 1998. So that would be like 18, or is it 1998, 2008, 2013 is what, 15 years or so, something like that. I have to do the math, but that time I looked him in the eye. And that's the first time I said, hey, do you want anything to eat at McDonald's? Can you believe me? That long it took for me to buy him lunch. Wow. Until then, I never opened my purse for him. Because it was always chore. I was giving him early money. Like, meaning, like, we financially, like, had, like, an agreement. But through my heart, the first time I bought him his lunch or dinner, I forgot. We were in Florida. I could see how I was not treating him right. When I understood it, I decided to set it straight. But it took me that long to forgive him. Because there is a piece of my trust that was violated. And that was and the first movie
in my relationship.
I always used to think of him as sleeping with the enemy. I felt I would never know.
Wow.
You felt the same way?
Yes, I see that it's in the movie too. Oh God, yeah.
Because the first time, because I saw, like, in that section, she would be wearing like some red dress or something, and she would be so happy, all dressed up, and he'll just make one comment about the dress, and then in the party you will see her with a different dress. They don't show behind the scenes, but I wept because I could get it. I could get it because she had to change her dress because it didn't fit with his plan.
Right.
And I asked him one day, like after the police incident, I asked my husband, I said, do you think he will kill me for money? That's all I wanted to know. I wanted him to look in me in the eye and say whether he's going to do it. It took him 12 hours, and he came and said, you'll never, ever hurt me. It doesn't mean whether he's hurting me or not, but I wanted a word from him that even when I'm killed, I can remember my soul heard that. But I decided if I'm going to die like Jesus, I'm good.
It's because you believe.
Because I believed in me. I believed in me.
Right.
And it doesn't matter how he treated me. I need him to tell me he's not going to kill me. But if he has said he cannot guarantee, I would have walked away. So I was that serious. I had my mentally everything packed and stuff. So it was a battle.
It's a battle, I know.
It was a battle, but I feel There is no right or wrong. You just have to honor each other. That's one thing
Mm-hmm.
I learned after all the book fights and stuff. I am not here to focus on my goal. When I focus on my goal, my relationship gets ruined. But
Mm-hmm.
instead, if I honor each person, what exactly they mean in my life, my life bloomed. Because what I saw in him is a very good father for my kids. I saw in him a very honorable man, but he
Right.
culturally was very different from me. And because of that, is my breath smelling?
No, mine
I
is.
like
I got
no
dry mouth.
I
I
like
always get
my
it.
clove. I actually do clove for my breath
Really?
because I love it.
Yeah.
It's natural instead of minty. Yeah, and
Regular clothes?
don't chew them. It'll be very spicy. That
Mm.
it'll actually because it's germs in the mouth
I didn't know that.
that makes the breath smell.
Mm.
So
No,
maybe
it's a dry mouth, but it does help with the breath.
mhm.
Hmm. Wow.
Anyway.
I have to run. Yeah, you did the script.
Mhm.
And I definitely need some